Today, we will be reviewing some of the traceability features of Markov software. We're going to go through two mock recall exercises. We're going to track a raw ingredient first, and after that, we'll trace back a finished good. For this example, we have set up our facility to use salt, canola oil, and raw peanuts to make organic roasted peanuts. To get started, I'm going to select Trace Child from the menu. Trace Child allows us to select an ingredient, and we can see what we made from this ingredient. By clicking the binoculars, we are presented with a list of all possible lots we could choose from. We can filter and search with each of these columns. Maybe the auditor has given us the manufacturer's lot number, 313467 CRT, and we can type it in. It looks like our item is organic salt. We could find it using a partial lot number. We can also search by our internal lot number. Maybe we don't have a lot number. We can sort from any of these columns. I'll type in ORG in the description column to bring up all item names that have those three letters. We have lots of organic items, but I can narrow down this list by right-clicking on a row that says organic salt and filter to match that name exactly. We could filter again by supplier or manufacturer. We can sort by date received if we wanted. Once we have what we're looking for, we just click that row to run the report. When we select the lot, we are presented with three screens. Sublot information is shown on the top, tiered lot information is displayed on the left, and detailed information is shown on the bottom. Looking at the sublot information on the top, we can see our internal lot number, the supplier's lot number, the manufacturer's lot number, the date and time we received it, and when we added a certificate of analysis for this lot. We can see the supplier and the manufacturer. In this case, they are the same. We can also see the day it expires and the day when we should remove it from inventory. By selecting a lot on the left, we can see detailed information below. We can see that this lot of salt has been used to make 2 batches of bulk roasted peanuts, and this lot of bulk peanuts has been packed out as a case of medium peanuts, and the second batch of bulk peanuts was packed out as a case of medium bags and a case of large bags. By selecting the Shipments tab, we can see all the items the facility has shipped with the selected lot. This includes the product name, the quantity, the lot number, the address, and the contact information. This lot of salt has been shipped as a case of medium peanuts and a case of large to Vanguard Distribution, Idaho, and it was shipped out as a case of medium and large to Hagen Brothers. We can see the quantity that was shipped, the address we shipped it to, and the specific contact information. For the second mock recall, we're going to search a box of finished goods and find all the component parts. We can follow the same procedure as before by searching for a lot number or filtering the list based on the customer we shipped to and the date we shipped it. In this case, we will click on the lot number for medium peanuts and run the report to trace parents. Again, we have the sublot information on the top, tabbed information underneath, and the tiered sublet column that lets us drill down on the left. You will remember that this case of medium peanuts was made of 2 different lots of roasted peanuts. By selecting the first batch of roasted peanuts from the tiered list, we can see this batch is made up of 1 lot of canola oil, 1 lot of salt, and 1 lot of raw peanuts. The second batch of roasted peanuts we can see is made out of 2 different lots of canola oil, 2 lots of salt, and 1 lot of raw peanuts. We can select any of these components, and the sublot information section will show us the same information as before. We can see the testing that took place. For this lot of roasted peanuts, we performed a taste test and it was passed on this date. We can automatically generate a certificate of analysis based on the results of your testing and store the certificates of analysis you get from your vendors. Just like certificates of analysis, we can store organic or kosher certification and display them during an audit. You can set an expiry date for each document so you know when you need to reach out to those manufacturers and get updated documentation. Finally, we have the Inventory tab. We can see the inventory that remains in the system and its location. In the few minutes we have spent together, we have completed 2 mock recalls. When we trace a raw good, we found everything we made with it, who we shipped it to, and their contact information. When we traced a finished good, we saw all of the subcomponents that made the good, their information and test results, the certificates of analysis, and remaining inventory of all the sublots. Thank you for joining me for these 2 recalls. Please contact us if you'd like to learn more.